Whoa, 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 where did this come from? What's up, everybody? Marcin here, and I actually was getting ready to record other videos, and then all of a sudden we got this new trailer for the trailer is called Research Report from Squid Research Lab. I feel like there was a lot of spit there, I'm sorry. Nintendo Switch 2. It starts off by showing this trailer of... Oh, wow. I seem like such a poser. All right, look, I fell off a little bit with Splatoon 3. I fell off a little bit. I'm sorry. I don't remember the name. Oh, gosh. All right, well, whatever. This new group, they're going on a helicopter, and they're going to this island area. And I have to be honest, I went into this thinking that I would not care. I really did. Like, I wanted to check it out. I wanted to see what it was. I didn't think I would care. I gotta be honest, I actually kind of am pretty excited for this. I think that this is probably more up my alley of what I would want. Because for Splatoon in general, I feel like it's an incredible new IP, and I'm like, the first one, it was so crazy, like seeing this brand new game. I remember my friends texting me about it, and they're like, there's this game being shown at E3, because I was at work at the time, so I couldn't watch it. And they're like, there's this game being shown at E3, and they're like shooting ink and stuff, and I was like, what? It was so interesting to hear about. So it was an interesting, fresh take on the shooter genre, and I thought it was a lot of fun. Then we got Splatoon 2, and they added Salmon Run, and I absolutely loved that mode. I played that mode probably the most out of anything in that game. It was a ton of fun. I remember me and my friend always playing that. But then when the third one came out, I felt like it was the definitive Splatoon game, but by that point, I just kind of fizzled out from wanting to do the multiplayer stuff. And I hope that at some point, maybe I want to dive back in, but Splatoon 3, it was a shame because, like I said, it felt like the definitive version of Splatoon, but I just kind of fizzled out. So the one thing that stayed constant, though, is I always enjoyed the campaign missions. Those were always a ton of fun. So to see this spin-off, Splatoon Raiders, I'm honestly more excited for this than I think a fourth Splatoon. Not saying I don't want a fourth Splatoon or anything. I don't want that to come across like that. I hope this series keeps going. And it's looking like it is. I mean, if they're making a whole spin-off game. But I am genuinely so excited for this. First of all, the graphics alone look really good. When they showed, like right after it says Splatoon spin-off, and they showed like the clouds, already that looked incredible. And then they showed the water. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to play this. And I have to say, one of the characters is holding a fishing rod. If you can fish in this, it's over. It's over. I'm gonna love this. But I think I'm gonna love this regardless because, like I said, the mission stuff I always enjoyed. I liked doing the Splatoon 2 stuff. I believe I even did the DLC. And then with Splatoon 1, I believe the amiibo gave you more missions to do. I remember really enjoying the missions. Splatoon 3, I don't remember as much, unfortunately, but the mission stuff, I always loved doing. So I think that this game, honestly, is going to get me to want to jump back into the Splatoon series because, like I said, I always thought it was super cool, unique, and fresh, and I always love when Nintendo makes a new IP, and it just hits. I love that. I love when they just do something new, and it's fresh, and it just works, and Splatoon was so unique and fun. So it's not that I don't want to be into Splatoon anymore. It's just, I just kind of naturally fizzled out after playing the previous ones. So I have to admit, I am way more excited for this than I ever thought I would be. I think if someone had asked me before this trailer came out, would you care about a Splatoon spinoff? I probably would have said no. And like I said, I clicked this trailer not really expecting to see anything that I would personally care about, and now I can't wait to see more of this new spinoff. I'm curious though as to how they're going to go about this though. Is this going to be a full price title? Is this going to be a more shorter campaign type of spinoff? Is there going to be other modes? There's definitely a lot of unknowns because within the missions of the previous Splatoon games, I don't know if I could picture an entire full-priced game off of those. So I'm wondering if in this game there's more of the exploration along with the mission type stuff. Because they show the character just walking around and like moving around in different areas. So I wonder if, like I guess it seems like there's going to be more than just like go to this platform and do this thing. I'm guessing, because if it's a spin-off and it's a full price game, like assuming if it is a full price game, that dock they showed in the beginning, I can't imagine that all the missions are like that, where you're just like on like a segmented area and then that's it. I have a feeling that there's going to be more to it than that, and I think there's kind of an indication of that when we see the Inkling walking around on land. I think that's where maybe there's going to be more of like an exploration type of thing, and then maybe there is still segmented missions, but maybe it's a mix of the two. I just can't picture it being a full price spin-off of what we've seen before with the campaigns, where it's like you're in this hub area, you go into the level. Like, I mean, maybe it is set up that way, but they would have to make like multiple hub areas, like different, well, like I guess the term you would use for like other games would be like different worlds. There would have to be different worlds and levels within there, I feel like, for this to be a full price spinoff. But that's where I'm really curious, because maybe it is all segmented missions and that is how they do it. There's just different worlds to go to. And to be honest, if that's all it is, I'd be fine with that too. I don't need to have a world to explore. I'd be happy with the segmented missions. It would need to be enough of a difference from the mainline Splatoon games for me to want to shell out, like, because who knows? The Switch 2 games are pricey, so it could be $80. So if I'm spending $80, there better be a beefy campaign there that I'm going to want to really dive into and 100%, because otherwise, I don't know. Because will this come with other modes? I kind of feel like no. I mean, maybe there'd be like something similar to like Salmon Run, but I can't picture like a regular multiplayer type of thing, like how the other ones have like Turf War and Clan Blitz and all the other modes. I can't picture this one having those types of modes in it. Like it literally says spin-off, so I'm not really expecting those modes. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what else is waiting for us in this game, because it's gonna need to be worth the price that they put on it. And Nintendo games are usually higher up in the price range. So very curious to see where this goes. But bottom line, I am genuinely very excited to see what's next for this, because we barely saw anything. So there could be like way more than we even know at this point in terms of like what there actually is to do. So I can't wait to see more. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Are you excited about this spinoff? Do you not really care? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I cannot get over the difference of like, I clicked it not thinking too much of it, and now I'm like pumped. So that's all I have for this video. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. I said that backwards. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.